Hello! Welcome back to Star Wars Day Reaction Time, everybody! Because today we're checking out for part 6. So without further ado, today's gonna be the first day of May. Let's go!
You are now watching a LuckyPennyShop product feature. Hey there, it's LuckyPennyShop, and it's the Star Wars Death Star Escape game from 1997.
Man.
6 points, each with a different
Rainbow.
Star Wars character. So let's show you each of the pictures there. Number 1, number 2, number 3,
It's good.
number 4, number 5, and number 6. Speakers up here, you turn it on by pressing the green button. And there's also little matching stickers around because you're spinning this. You throw the ball in there, you're not pressing anything on this or turning anything.
Not gonna press.
Not a bop it. Not a Death Star bop it.
No bop it? Oh
That's
well.
some kind of ball. Now,
Gotta
let's
shake
turn
it on.
He likes to breathe a few times before he starts.
The Darth Vader's breathing.
If you're ready to
I'm ready.
be by the Death Star, select your challenge.
Okay, let's select.
Challenge 2.
Okay, challenge
Prove
2.
yourself.
Prove myself.
How many challengers?
1.
3 challengers.
Okay, how
Good.
that happen?
I must now know who the challengers are.
Okay.
Challenger 1.
Gonna need a challenge for a game?
I have
Ooh.
nobody.
C-3PO.
Okay.
Challenger 2. Who are you?
I am still nobody. I don't know what you're asking. See? Folks? Figure this one out with no instructions.
Oh, no instructions, huh?
Anybody?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca?
3. Identify yourself.
Chewbacca. I'm trying. So this is the dilemma. No instructions.
No
Nothing
instructions.
online that we can find.
Still got a piece
No
of junk,
information
huh?
even about this toy anywhere. We found one of them in the original package for $40. So that would be great, but does anybody? What? What are you doing? You're breathing.
Oh
Give me
man.
something here. I give up. You are now watching a LuckyPennyShop product feature.
Hey, it's the Lucky Penny Shop. It's coming.
Hey, it's LuckyPennyShop, and check this one out. It is the Roar and Rage Chewbacca for The Force Awakens. Star Wars movie coming out later this year. We got our hands on some toys and making videos of them all that we have.
Whoa,
This is
it's
the
easy to
action
do all of that.
with moving head and mouth. There is a try me. I'll
Look,
do it one
I
time.
think it's
did
time
it
for the Chewbacca
in
thing.
another video. Check that out. With moving head and mouth, plays official sounds. Hopefully we're okay and
So
we don't
amazing.
get any issues with copyright on that.
Just take a
Let's
look
see.
at
A long
that.
time ago in a galaxy far away, Chewbacca, loyal and trusted friend of Han Solo, daring co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon and legendary member of the Rebel Alliance. There's no denying that Chewbacca is one of the greatest heroes the
Whoa,
galaxy has
good
ever known.
reader.
But remember, it's not wise to upset a Wookiee. For the first time, Roar and Rage Chewbacca combines fully animated head and facial movement with original and iconic sound effects from the classic Star Wars trilogy. Will you let the Wookiee win? Hear Chewbacca rumble and see his head move.
The head is gotta
Press
able to
2. What does
move.
that mean? Press once, you get that.
Look
Press
at that.
2. Chewbacca growl and see. Hear Chewbacca growl and see his mouth open and close. Press 3. Hear Chewbacca roar, see his head move and his mouth open and close. Better stand back. You've upset the Wookiee. Extra features unleashed at home. Simply change switch from try me to on to activate the full functionality.
I think
Okay,
should
so
be
we have
the net here.
partial functionality right now.
Seriously?
Squeeze me.
I
talk.
love Star Wars.
Let's see now. This is probably not attached
Whoa!
back here.
Hear me
So it looks
roar.
like he's just attached at the bottom. I'm going to do this, see if we can get into this right here with you and see how he's attached.
But anyways, it's a
Recently,
giant
I've decided
plush.
to open up some of the
really
stuff with
love
you.
the coolest sounds
As
ever.
you can see the whole process and kind of feel the process as I open a toy. There we go.
Wow.
So it's got those screw type
Look, it's so sharp in here.
supports or holders on the bottom. Now, unfortunately, my tool, which by the way is not sharp, is
definitely
sharp, but
sharp.
not like a knife.
That
It's
seems a
like
little bit
letters.
differences.
The edge is serrated, which makes it easy to cut things and just use it like this. It's like a screwdriver on the end. Works on Phillips and regular screws. I've never been able to replace this. If I ever lose this, I don't know what I would do. I've had this tool for years, 12 years or more.
Well,
And
there's
I've
more
looked
to
to
come.
Where you at?
If anybody finds it,
Daddy?
let me know.
Okay, that's where you was.
All right, I think he's ready to go. Is he?
The
There he
way
is.
we
All right.
doing
There's his
us.
base. So he's preloaded with batteries.
Batteries are included.
Oh!
So now let's take it off of triangle. Let's put it in the on position. We can take a look at his back. He's very
Soft
fortunate for the
fur.
back here, which is
Pretty.
cannot open. All right, here, press once. Let's get his whole head in there. I want to see the whole Chewbacca action. Here we go. Press twice.
Oh, there's even more.
I think it sounded like a lion.
Well,
Three
I
times.
think you sound like a lion anyways.
Maybe I went too fast. So he has blue eyes, and let's just see, blue eyes. Head is really squishy. Now you feel the mechanics in there, but it takes a little bit to get to it. The
Cool
body,
animatronics.
kind of same thing. It's almost like a. Oh, I pressed it 3 times. Let me do it once again.
All the differences.
I don't know if I necessarily see. I hear 3 different things. Let me give you
Oh, really? Look at those eyes. Do you see this?
I pressed it 4.
As I deserve. Whoa.
Looking at the back of the
That
box.
thing is
Press
so
3. Let me see.
furious.
Press 1. Press 2. Let's see.
Press 3.
Oh, press 1. Chewbacca grumbles. Let's see his head move. Is that what we saw? Now press 2. It says his mouth opens and full. There we go.
Gotta take a bite of that mouth. Whoa.
Okay, so that's just the mouth. And press
Nice.
3.
Doggy,
now
nice.
it's
Doggy,
everything.
doggy,
I think
dog.
I'm getting everything there. Lip, head, jaw, yeah. Alright, I think we got it. It says I talk here on his little band.
Oh.
Let's just see, that's stitched in there. You could probably, if you don't like that, I guess you could take that off. If you don't like that, I kind of like it. Fluffy, let's see his arm.
Okay,
Look at
it's
his
so
nose.
fluffy!
Chewbacca. Here we go. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera there.
Don't you see?
Here he is, coming right at you. Oh, I knocked him over. All right, pretty crazy. Let me see if I can see him there. Oh, there's right inside his mouth. Big fluffy guy. Look at him. You just want to squeeze him and give him a hug. Such a nice Chewbacca. Well, there you go. We've checked him out.
That's
He's
Chewbacca.
fluffy and he's kind, and he just wants to growl at you. It's the roar and rage Chewbacca.
Feast, Baby Yoda. Bone broth.
Alright, that's Baby Yoda's bone broth.
What's up, everybody? My mother is back in town, and today we are making a very special recipe. It's been requested a bunch, but we're going to do it Chinese style. What are we making?
Broth.
Well, we're making a long-simmered Chinese traditional herbal soup.
Ooh,
Yummy.
it's called Bo-Tong. Bo-Tong.
I
It's a
think it's
Cantonese
called
soup. It's really, really good.
Star
You can find
Wars
it in soup
recipes.
all over.
The
But
Baby
traditional,
Yoda's
legit
bone
made,
broth.
Crafted from years of experience, Asian soup in the kitchen. You only can get that right here.
Priceless, baby. We're so lucky to have Mama Wong in the kitchen today to help us with this amazing recipe. Well, that's Jimmy's favorite.
What? Seemed a little bit amazing.
And that was a little
But
Baby Yoda
here's
myself.
the tragic part.
Amazing! Let's get started.
Alright, full disclosure, the first season of The Mandalorian is over, but we're still obsessed with Baby Yoda, like the rest of the internet. Now, Babish went ahead and had a masterclass of a video dissecting the different ways to make this soup, so we're gonna do something that we believe is a wholly unique and wonderful way of making this broth with an Asian and Chinese original recipe. Star Wars, after all, was inspired by a lot of sources, but George Lucas specifically borrowed tons from Akira Kurosawa, whose movies featured a similar scene-wipe transition, and you can definitely find a lot of direct inspirations from Jimbo that led to the Cantina Brawl. Tons of videos to watch that really dig deep into the Star Wars influences, so we suggest that you check them out on YouTube when you get a chance. Now, obviously, the inspiration from Star Wars is all over, and not just Asian cinema, but there's a clear and strong link here. So we're inclined to believe that the bone broth soup should have an Asian origin to it. After all,
Well,
the
that
bone
thing
broth
is
soup
so
is one of the
history,
most traditional soups
isn't it?
on the Chinese
Awesome.
invasion menu. You have a favorite Asian dish, something like pho or ramen? Well, guess what? They have to spend a lot of time putting bones in broth to make it happen.
Bones in
let's get
broth?
started.
How to make
Begin by
that?
prepping your meat for the upcoming cook. We've got ourselves one whole chicken that Mama Wong is going to just aggressively cut into, and then a lot of pork butt as well. Finally, throw these and an entire date into a pot and bring it to a boil. Now, while this is going, you can prepare your other veggie
Double,
ingredients
double,
that will go into
broil
the
and
soup.
trouble.
My mom traditionally
You're
uses
gonna
carrots,
need a good
lotus root,
helping.
very important,
It's
and
bone
ginger,
broth
and they're all
in
going to need to be
here.
peeled so no skin remains. Then, using a sharp knife, you're going to roll your carrots and cut it into chunks.
Pretty
Then slice your
recipes.
lotus root so it's approximately the same size, and chop some whole
Well, you
corn
gotta
as
chop
well.
that
Smack
like
that
corn on the
ginger
cob.
into chunks and set aside. All right, let's get back to the soup.
Vegetables
There'll
and
be an
chicken.
accumulation of scum on top, so
I
spoon
knew
it out
I when I
carefully.
said
And when
that.
that's done, remove your pieces of meat from the boiling liquid. Get any more scum that might be in there, and guess what?
Get
There's actually
it
a little
in
more
there,
cleaning to
buddy.
do. Now, while the boiling of the meat gets a lot of the scum off, there's still a bit of residue that resides on the meat itself. So you're gonna bring it to a sink and wash it with cold water, and then you can place it back into the same pot of water or a brand new one if you don't like that cloudy look to your
Pretty
soup. There are lots of
tragic.
steps that let you get rid of that cloudiness later, but for this soup, you know what? The easier and simpler the better. Now the soup is really gonna get cooking, so place your cut veggies in and bring the entire thing again to a boil. And after a while, you're gonna have another round of scooping off the scum. In total, we're gonna be cooking this thing for anywhere between 3 and 4 hours with just some very light monitoring in between. Finally, you can optionally add in some chicken bouillon powder, but definitely add some salt to the whole thing and just stir it until it's combined. Dish out the soup into your convenient porringer bowls, just like Baby Yoda used in the show, and let those delicious veggies show themselves on top. I just
Well,
had to test that myself while we
Everything's
were
a little
cooking it,
bit
and oh yeah,
tastier than
it's a
this.
masterpiece, just like how Mom made it growing up. As always, these videos are brought to you thanks to our wonderful patrons over at patreon.com/feastofiction, and we shout out one lucky patron each episode. So this week's feast is dedicated to
Who's that patron? It's Levi Kane Thorpe. Levi Kane Thorpe.
Leave on Cave Thorpe. Already got the Pokemon.
Yummy.
Hey,
This is so good.
Remember?
Oh
But
my
his
God.
name's Star Wars.
I love this.
I used to have this all the time growing up, and it was my favorite soup to have.
You did, really?
Yeah, my mom always made it.
Cool. Did you always make it for him when he was sick? Yeah.
Bro, that thing is
Just for
so
dinner. Because there's
sick.
a lot in soup.
Man, you
This
should
isn't
have
just
that.
like water.
Nutrition's in there.
Yeah, it's been seeping out over hours and hours.
And it's so
Well,
flavorful.
enough
I'm
of
so
that
happy that we
flashback,
have
though.
this recipe now
But
because I
we're
can't wait
back
to make
in
this my
time.
own household.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
This is so good, y'all.
really easy for a child, like a baby, to eat.
No,
Actually,
I like to,
Actually, they're having a moo time. I love it.
for hydration.
Love it, love it, love it.
because it's all from the meat and vegetables.
Well, I think it'd be awesome to give Sawyer, because I like to give him some sort of broth stuff sometimes when I know he's having a cold.
Yeah.
And this having so many nutrients, and I love the ginger.
Not
and
that.
This is so good. This is so good.
Man, that's a good old taste buds in here.
Yes, that would be perfect.
It's better than water.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
a really good
it's so
soup
good.
base.
Yeah,
Mom,
it
where
really
did you
is.
where did you learn this recipe?
Oh, well, I'm married to your dad and he's Cantonese, and Cantonese always have good soups.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, they just know how to live, I guess.
You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to show you this cool action figure from Star Wars Rebels, the animated series. This is Ezra Bridger. And a couple things on the front of the box. You can see it's
Oh, can't wait to miss that spot again.
And its lightsaber is tucked inside that.
Oh, Star Wars Rebel toy.
Check out the back
Never
of the
before
box.
seen ago.
Now here you
Actually,
will see
I
there are
can.
other action figures in this series.
Can I?
Down there. There we go.
Ooh, you're gonna need to collect them all.
It's a Jack Specific, and there's 3 more figures. And it says collect them all. And then there's some copy up here. Let's read that. But let's see this blue section. It says 7 points of articulation, 18 inches tall, and lightsaber included. And then here's some, just a little storyline. So let's read it. It says Ezra is a street smart thief, pickpocket, and small-time artist with amazing
some kind of
reflexes
Star Wars stuff.
who finds himself
But it's an
caught in
action
a
figure for
rebellion
collect them
against the
all.
tyranny of the
I mean, to
Galactic
collect them
Empire.
all, actually.
And I did notice a spelling there, so let's not worry about it. So what I have
Wait.
to do now is get this
Who?
action
Who's
figure
with
out of
me,
the box so
anyway?
we can take a closer look at it.
Gotta take a look at closer
Check out
look.
all those points of articulation.
Wow.
Get his lightsaber.
It's
in,
an
and
animated
just know-
series
see
of
all the
Star
details.
Wars
I'll be right back.
Rebels.
All right, so
Can't
Ezra
wait to
is out
watch
of the
it,
box
but
now. Let me get his
again.
lightsaber in first. Now the lightsaber, I guess that measures
Ooh,
probably a good
right
6,
this
7
way.
inches.
That lightsaber's gotta
that
be
in there.
tricky this
Holds
time.
in really tight and nice.
I guess.
Now, the only thing I can tell you here for articulation is the wrist so far moves, because I was able to do that. And then this wrist moves, and it looks like he has a joint here. But you have
Do I
limited
need to
movement
join
there.
it? Or
Except
what?
this turn. No turning there. Nothing at the ankles. And then, of course,
Not
at the
a
tops of his
particular
arms,
ones
by
either.
the shoulders. That goes up and down.
Hey, you're gonna need up and down.
The elbow here.
We're
and
gonna
then
need
the pen,
this.
That turns, so it only goes, left and right. And let's just take a look at the detail on him. It looks like he's got his insignia on the back here. And then not much here.
Hey,
Okay.
you see
them
those
around.
buttocks? Pretty much
You can see on his
everything.
wrist.
Gotta
looks
take a
like some
look at that
silver
toy.
Well, I think there is.
You know, this
There
piece
is
on
no
his leg. Let me show you that.
Only you're supposed to do something. Pretty little
It would have been cool if they
fellows,
gave you a
is it?
bonus helmet, huh? Because I
Yep.
was watching the clips and saw they like to confiscate
Look at those
pieces, especially
clips.
helmets.
Do I able to see no there?
His leg area.
Well,
Let's move up a
yes
little bit here.
indeed.
Let's check out.
Gotta
the
blast
lightsaber
off
a
from
little
outer
bit better.
space, actually.
There you go. See the detail on that. Like I said, he stands.
Hey, stand still about the lightsaber. Oh, you gotta miss
silver
that.
thing here.
You gotta be kidding
Little
me.
silver and yellow dots. Let's move up a little bit so you can see his neckline. There's a
What? Take a closer look.
little bit of accent there.
Genius!
Shoulder pieces. His eyes are blue. I wonder if that's a standard color for eyes, blue. You see a lot of characters with blue eyes.
Well,
So
it
overall,
certainly
I think
does.
that's a
The Mighty
pretty good
Beans
idea of what he's
will
like.
begin next on this
And he
channel.
is tall. Let me
So
back up a
don't
little bit.
miss it,
So one more
fellas.
shot of the entire action figure.
Whoa,
That is Ezra.
nice piece of that action.
So
I'll
who's
just
been
take a break
watching or
and
seen the
see.
clips on YouTube? I checked out a few just to see what he was all about. Let us know in the comments. So we haven't actually done an action figure in a long time for Star Wars, so it's nice to actually get something in and be able to show it to you. So that's from Star Wars Rebels, the animated series, Ezra Bridger, and thanks for watching. You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey there, it's LuckyPennyShop.
Hey, here's just a one quick little video.
Star Wars
Mighty Beanz Star Wars Edition.
Let me show you what Mighty Beans are in there.
Mighty Beanz.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all have their own little
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're so beautiful, alive.
Well,
And then we have
a bit different.
Cantina Musician.
It's a Lucasfilm
And then
Limited.
there's the Han Solo.
Han Solo. Okay. Not that
And
bad.
then let me get you the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh,
There you go. And there's one more here.
one more
It is
toy.
the
And that's about
the
it.
Snow Trooper.
Ooh.
So there you go.
Nice
It's
one.
a lot. It's Mighty Beans from Star. You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. And how's this? It's the Wildlife of Star Wars, a field guide hardcover book.
Ooh, a book for Star Wars? Well, amazing. Happiness.
StarWars.com. Let's take a look.
Yep, it has a good readers too.
Comparative size chart
They're
can be read on the
alien
back.
animal species. Mike likes space animals.
Field guide by Taro
Perhaps.
Bob Carau. There's the contents and the
Well,
information.
let's take a look at that book
So,
and
the
see.
introduction. Let's get past that. And then they start telling you and showing you the creatures, their names, the planet they came from, species, language, atmosphere, points of interest.
Oh,
for the whole story.
I have that.
That kid is now being carried through.
Oh.
So each animal
I couldn't
has
remember
got some information.
where we hung it at.
The bantha,
What spot,
Man.
where, you know, just,
dubak,
Not so,
dubak or dubek,
just
animal
as they
stuff.
sprang
Do
for
back.
it.
the ronto.
Ronto.
Ronto, tall, skittish mammals.
Ronto.
Rontos amble
Ronto.
above the arroyos
Sound like a
and plateaus of
brontosaurus.
Tatooine
Bronto.
counties,
Bronto.
fire deserts. Okay, I'm not gonna even try to read this. I don't know any of these words.
Hey, don't need to take a look.
The loomps,
Oh, they look like
the
interesting.
lubas. And yes, if I'm pronouncing these wrong, sorry.
Oh,
What, my
it's
baby?
a little bit strange. But
Where's
The
my,
footbog.
oh, pretty amazing.
my duck, I said?
Look
I
at this.
said. Give me that duck, I said. Give me that, I said.
That's about it. Are these scrolls?
Give me that,
Actually,
Species and
well, that's
creatures.
the end of this book, actually.
Gonna have it.
I don't know much more
Oh,
about
that's
the
the
book.
end.
It's what? Gotta be.
Oh,
It's over
that's it for the end of
150
part
pages.
6.
63.
But guess what?
Oh,
Part 7 will be
75
here
pages.
sometime.
That's the index.
Want it?
So pretty neat.
You want it?
Really Star Wars. If you want to learn about the planet life,
Whoop, that's about it, part 6. We'll see you on part 7, everyone. Bye.